morning. Wow, foggy this morning. Temperatures are warmer and there's still lots of snow on the ground. Let's breathe together. Start with posture on your back with your legs uncrossed, your arms at your side. Comfortable with the palms up, maybe still in your bed, cozy, maybe on the sofa or the floor or your recliner kicked back, or sitting in a chair. Feel both your sit bones and rock side to side on them, and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees hip width apart, bent at 90 degrees with the toes pointing forward and your feet flat on the floor. Then bring your concentration to the top of your head. And practice your softness routine, feeling your scalp separate from your bony skull, slippery. And release the tension. Let your scalp expand and flow and droop like your ears lower as you release the tension in your head. Across the back of your skull, across that bony ridge, expanding and pooling at the bottom of the bony ridge, flowing across your face, your forehead, and as your forehead droops, all wrinkles are erased. Your eyebrows are heavy and your eyelids release. And your cheeks warm, soft, and heavy. Your nose and your lips. And inside your mouth, your tongue, soft and warm from the base to the tip. And now as you let your jaw go and let it go slack, all the softness flows down your neck and out your shoulders, all the way to your fingertips, flows down your neck into your chest, past your stomach and your abdomen, everything soft, and divides and flows down your legs and your feet and your toes, and everything's soft. Anything that tries to creep back in, take charge and let it go again. Good. Now focus on your breath and shift the focus from your chest to your soft belly. Pull the air in through both nostrils, pull it down so your belly rounds. That's your diaphragm pushing down, gently massaging your internal organs, creating a vacuum so the air flows to the bottom lobes of the lungs. That's where most of the blood circulates and where the big health exchange takes place between oxygen and carbon dioxide. The bloodstream picks up the oxygen and deposits the carbon dioxide, and you inhale the carbon dioxide out. Inhale and your belly rounds. Fill to the top and let it go. Exhale out a little slower and longer than the inhale. Keep the breath a natural size, not too big. Don't try too hard. Just breathe and focus on the belly rounding on the inhale and lengthening and slowing the exhale just a little. And now on the next in-breath, at the top, take the 3 sniffs. And then let the breath spill out either through the nose or the lips. lengthening and slowing, and at the bottom, 3 puffs, expanding your lung capacity. Continuing the pattern of sniffing and puffing. Good. Fog outside. Let's clear the fog in our own brains with movement and focus and breath. Start with some movement and combine it with the breath and the focus. If your mind's trying to wander, bring it back. Lock your eye gaze right at that spot between your eyebrows, half inch up, half inch in. And when the mind starts wandering, bring it back. Develop some techniques that work for you. Maybe a mantra. Inhale and lift the shoulders up toward the ears. And then exhale and pull them down toward the floor. Inhaling through both nostrils as you raise the shoulders up. And exhaling and pulling them down toward the floor. And continue holding your focus right at the brow point. And if your mind is going wild, try using a mantra, maybe something so simple as up and down. And continue the breath pattern. On the next breath, pull the shoulders up, and as you exhale, roll them back down and back. And roll your shoulders in circles. Inhaling and pulling them up, and exhaling and rolling them down. And then switch the direction. Good. And this morning, as we do our 5-minute focused breath, let's use the suspending the breath technique. And let's suspend at the bottom. Inhale through both nostrils, the belly rounds. And then on the exhale, a little slower and longer. And at the bottom, nothing. No extra tension, no breath, just nothing. And try a 1 or 2 count at the bottom. And then decide what works best for you, remembering not to try too hard. After you've suspended, you don't want to have suspended so long that you gasp for breath. That will interrupt the effect. So breathe in through both nostrils and let the belly round up. And then exhale out, longer and slower. And at the bottom, nothing. Start with just a 2 count before you inhale again. And if you want to try lengthening, or if you're an old pro at this, you can go longer. It's important at the bottom that there's no extra tension, just a release of the whole breath mechanism. And maybe use it as a metaphor for weight. Maybe a skill you want to develop, and this is a great way to develop it. Pause. Wait. And practice building that skill so you can pull it into your life. Sometimes we need to react quickly in an emergency. Many times we need to pause and wait. Breathe in and fill all the way to the top. Let the breath go. Slow. And at the bottom, nothing. Wait. Sometimes in life we look back and we're thinking, I wish I'd waited instead of reacting. And so we practice. Inhale. And exhale. And at the bottom, pause. Wait. And over time, you gradually lengthen the amount of time that you can pause. Remembering not to try too hard so that you need to gasp for air. Just enough so that you can inhale naturally through both nostrils, round the belly up. And then let the air flow out either through your nose or your mouth, through rounded lips, lightly, and at the bottom, wait. Strengthening your nervous system. Helping to reset. Good. And one last breath. Pull the air in. Round up and let it flow out. And at the bottom, nothing. Pause. And just notice the length of the pause in this last breath. Don't go so far that it causes you to gasp, but notice how long you can pause comfortably. And then inhale and enjoy the effects you've created. And maybe during the day, just practice a bit. Take a little break and breathe in and round your belly and let the breath go. And at the bottom, remind yourself to pause and wait. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.